When you live from your I am, you no longer create separation between you and your desire. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to my channel. This is Priya, your manifestation coach. And in this video, I'm going to shine some light on why when you live from your I am, you no longer create separation between you and your desire. But first, if you would like to get coached by me, you can get access to any of my offerings by simply clicking the link below in the description box. Okay, let's get back to this video. Why when you are living from your I am, you no longer create separation between you and your desire. Now, firstly, I want to shine some light on what is your I am. Your I am is your true self. Your I am is your true nature. You are all that is. You are infinite intelligence. You are the operant power of your reality. You are not your thoughts, you are not your emotions, and you are not your identity or body. Beyond these things, who you truly are is I am. Now, when you are living from I am, which is simply presence-based identity, meaning you are present, you automatically feel fulfilled from within. There is a sense of peace when you're living from a place of presence. Now, when you feel fulfilled from within, you no longer create separation between you and your desire. So let's say, for example, you want to manifest a specific person. You can apply this to anything, to money, the car, the house, your ideal body. It's all the same thing. But the idea is you want to minimize creating separation between you and your desire. So if we were to back up for a second, what you want to remember is that because you are all that is, because you are I am, your desire or your manifestation already exists within you. It is already done because remember, creation is finished. You are never creating anything. You are simply adjusting your identity or your state of being, which allows you to experience a different version of reality. So creation's already finished. There is nothing to create. And all of creation exists within you. It exists within your I am. This is the infinite timelines and parallel realities that exist. And all of this exists within you. That means you don't need to go anywhere to get your manifestation. All you need to do is decide that you're already the version of you that has your manifestation and then stick to that identity as much as possible. When you do this, you no longer create separation between you and your manifestation, between you and your desire. This simply means that what you are doing is that you are claiming to be the version of you that already has your manifestation in the now. So you're already the version of you that has your specific person right now, or that has your dream job. You claim to be this person right now, either through affirmations, through the thoughts that you're thinking, through a visualization, or through scripting. It really doesn't matter what you use to identify yourself as the version of you that has your manifestation. And you do this through presence. Now, in addition to this, in between when you're claiming to be that version of you or the identity that already has your manifestation, you want to get on with your life and be present. So when you are present, because you're engaging with life, you might not be thinking about your desire or your manifestation, but because you are present, you are operating from a place of fulfillment, and this automatically puts you in the energy of allowing, because when you are fulfilled, what you're saying is, I'm already whole and complete. I'm already good right now, which means you are the version of you automatically that already has your manifestation. So when you're living from a place of presence, in between when you're affirming or visualizing, this is you allowing in your manifestation. This is you no longer creating separation between you and your manifestation. So to really drive this point home, I want to give you examples of what creates separation between you and your manifestation. So every time you are looking for external validation, you just created separation between you and your desire. And when you create separation between you and your desire, you create more time delay between you and your manifestation. So for example, let's say maybe you've had a great visualizing session, but as you're moving through your day, you're thinking, where is my manifestation? Why isn't it here yet? Am I doing it right? Have I done something wrong? My SP is still the same. I'm not seeing any movement. I don't have the money in my bank account right now. This doesn't work. Every time you question or you doubt or you're constantly looking for proof or you're constantly looking for movement, you just created separation between you and your desire. So you absolutely want to minimize this. Ultimately, this just boils down to seeking external validation. If you're seeking external validation, you have forgotten who you truly are, that you are all that is, that you don't need to go anywhere to get your manifestation. All you need to do is go within and remind yourself that you already have it, that you're already the version of you that is in a dream relationship with your specific person or with somebody new, that you're already the version of you that has your dream job or that has the thriving business or that has your ideal body. You just need to go within and remind yourself and identify with that version of you. That's all you need to do. You need to keep going within through practice and remind yourself that you already have it. And once you do that, you drop it, you get on with your day, and you be present. If you continuously do this, you are minimizing separation between you and your desire. This is when you truly lock in to the identity and the version of you that has your manifestation. And this is how you allow it into your reality. So every time you're seeking external validation, meaning you're needing proof, you're needing movement, you keep searching for it, you keep doubting the process, or you keep questioning, or you're wondering why hasn't it worked yet, this is you creating separation between you and your desire because you're needing the external to validate you. When in reality, you have to go within as all that is, understanding that you're all that is, that you already have everything you need within you, and you don't need to go lift a single finger to make it happen other than to go inside and validate yourself. If you keep validating yourself from within, you no longer create separation between you and your manifestation. And that's when things start to shift really quickly, because now you are being the version of you that has your manifestation. So again, I want to remind you that operating as a version of you that has your manifestation, you are automatically doing this when you are present. So you don't even have to be thinking about your desire, but just the fact that you are present and getting on with your day, that automatically puts you in a state of fulfillment, which implies you already have your desire. And then secondly, you can absolutely focus, give some time during the day to focus on being the version of you that has your manifestation, whether that's through affirmations, through visualizations, through scripting, or for meditation. It really doesn't matter. It's whatever feels good to you and helps you to identify as a version of you that has it. And you can give some time and focus to that. So these are the two ways in which you're going to practice being the version of you that has your manifestation. This is how you are going to allow yourself to close that gap of separation between you and your manifestation. So the goal is you want to minimize creating separation between you and your desire. And this is achieved by living from I am. When you're living from I am, you're never pushing anything away. You're never invalidating anything because you understand you are all that is. Remember, you can have negative emotions. You can have negative thoughts. Just don't identify with them. That's just a thought. That's not who I am. That's just an emotion. That's not who I am. You can still feel it, but not identify with it. That is you truly living from your I am in all ways, right? Where you're using it not to identify with unideal thoughts and emotion. You're using it to be present, and you're using it to focus on identifying as a version of you that has your manifestation. So I hope this video has helped shine some light on why when you live from I am, you close the gap of separation between you and your desire, which allows your manifestation into your reality. But in order for you to truly go all in with this, you must make the decision to go all in with your inner world, which means stop seeking external validation and approval. You must go all in with your inner world. You must remember who you truly are, that you are all that is, that you are the operant power of your reality, and more importantly, that you have everything that you need within you. It is all within you. So come back to who you truly are. Come back to that innate power within you. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening. Mwah.